The Canterville Ghost, Chapter 4. The Ghost Laughs. The next morning at breakfast, the Otis family talked about the ghost. "We hid him with our pillows," laughed the twins. "That's not nice," said Mr. Otis. "That poor ghost lived in the house for centuries. We must respect him. But if he doesn't use the racing sign lubricator, we'll take his chains away from him. It's impossible to sleep with all that noise." Only one strange thing happened during the week. Every evening, Washington cleaned the stain on the floor of the library. Every morning, the stain was there again, but it changed color. One day, it was red. Then it was purple. And another day, it was bright green. Everyone in the family thought this was very funny. "It's the funniest thing in the world," said the twins, laughing. Only Virginia did not laugh. She was very upset, but no one knew why. On Sunday night, the ghost appeared again. The family heard a loud noise in the hall, and they ran downstairs quickly. They saw an old suit of armor on the floor, and the Canterville Ghost was sitting on the chair. He wanted to put on an old suit of armor and frighten the family, but it was too heavy for him. The armor fell and hurt him, and now his old bones hurt a lot. He was very unhappy and looked at the old armor and that belonged to his family. The twins were very excited when they saw this. They ran upstairs to their room and got their pea shooters. Then they shot at the ghost with their pea shooters and laughed. Mr. Otis went to his gun and pointed at the ghost. "Hold up your hands," said Mr. Otis, looking at the ghost. The ghost was very angry and surprised. He looked at Mr. Otis and at the gun with his red eyes. Then he changed into a mist and ran away. Washington was standing near Mr. Otis, and his candle suddenly went out. It was completely dark in the big hall. "Now I'll show them my terrible laugh," thought the ghost. "This is the perfect time. It's my loudest laugh. Their hair will turn white when they hear it." Famous lords, ladies, and servants ran out of the house when they heard this terrible laugh 300 years ago, and they never returned. "Ho, ho, ho, ho!" The ghost's laugh was loud and terrible. It filled the house. At that moment, Mrs. Otis came out of her room. She was calm and had a bottle of medicine in her hand. "Sir, I don't think you're feeling well," she said. You probably have a bad stomachache. Take this medicine. It's made in the United States of America, and it's excellent. It'll make you feel better immediately. And let me know if you want another bottle." The ghost looked at Mrs. Otis angrily. "What?" he thought. "I don't want any medicine. I don't have a stomachache. How can I frighten these Americans? Perhaps I can change into a big black dog. That will certainly frighten them." But just then he heard the twins. They were coming with their pea shooters. Oh no, those terrible twins, he thought. The ghost immediately disappeared and went to his secret room. He was very sad. I failed, he thought. Why aren't these Americans afraid of me? What's wrong with me? I was such an excellent ghost in the past. Everyone was afraid of me. He sat down and thought about all the terrible things he did for 300 years. He was probably one of the best ghosts in all of England. He was ill for a few days. He did not leave his room, except to put back the blood stain in the library that Washington cleaned every time. He always remembered the blood stain because it was a very important part of his job. I must get better, thought the ghost. Then I planned a terrible revenge for the Otis family. End of chapter 4.